What's good, y'all? What up? What's poppin'? Show we back. Glad to see everybody tonight. See y'all hyped up. See y'all hyped up and ready. We'll put the link in here early. It's a members only live event. What's good, family? What's up? What's up, Ski? What's good, bro? What's up, Tiger? Yeah. What's good? What's good, everybody, y'all? Y'all know how we do, man. It's been a long day, but we back. What's up, Faith? Good to see the family, man. This where the family link up. Y'all know how we do. All right. For those who don't know, members only. What's poppin' show? You want to chime in? You got an opinion? You got a perspective? This is where we do it at. All right, this is our news. So anyway, y'all already know. I'm just gonna get into it tonight, y'all. Y'all waited long enough. Just want to shout out everybody. What's up, Natalie, Lori? Yeah, I've been testing the times out. What's up, Shayna? Because I understand we got people on the West Coast, we got people Midwest, different times. So being that it's going more into the summer, probably make it's gonna be I'm gonna come on between 8 and 9, stuff like that. But we got a lot going on. Anyway, what's up, Dario? Good to see everybody. We up. All right, y'all, let's get into it, man. Some of this stuff y'all might know more than me, but we gonna talk about it. Anyway, y'all know how we do, man. What's good? All right. But y'all already know what happened to Glorilla. We spoke about that. But we're gonna look at tonight with Glorilla. To me, it's some weird stuff going on. Like ever since I saw her in that White House, I'm starting to look like this whole thing with Glorilla is deeper than probably what we know. For one, we know any rapper don't just get to go in the White House. For two, her music is straight raw street as you can get. She rapping about shooting chicks, going to jail, and everything else. We know that. Anyway, we also know she has promoted some of the most ignorant stuff we ever heard. So the question is, how did she get to go in the White House? And what is this woman really doing? And who really is she? I'm just saying, I think she's older than what they say she's 24. I think she's older than that. Let's just go, y'all. We're going to just look at it because my whole point is we already know this is one of the main influencers of young people right now, mainly young girls. This is a major influencer right now. So is it all talent? It's not the point. The point is this woman, after all of that police shit, still posed with a bottle of cheap-ass teleport on her head, y'all. So I'm like, I'm looking at it now. Like, what is all this shit about? We know the shit she's promoting will have the average person fucked up. We already know drunk driving, the average person gonna lose their fucking job. They're gonna lose it all. All right, their wife might divorce them, husband might divorce them. All right, you gotta get lawyers, go through all this bullshit. But she got out of jail. Mind you, y'all, she had a gun that was supposed to be, she had a gun that was supposed to be registered. She had weed and liquor. And after all of that, she posts a picture with the bottle of liquor on her head. Mind you, she's the number one influencer of girls right now. But we know the average person do this, y'all. Y'all already know what's up. Shaking my head. Glorilla shares photo of herself with teleport. That's another thing, y'all. What the fuck is going on with this teleport shit? Teleport is fucking old. All right? Teleport, that shit was always in the super. When we was getting fucked up as teenagers, all right? Teleport was around. Teleport was like a last resort. Like that shit get you fucked up 18%, but that shit was like some last resort shit. Niggas was drinking that shit with Mad Dog 2020 and all that shit, Cisco days, Wild Hours Rose and shit. Even though teleport is a high quality, teleport always been looked at as some low level shit, y'all. I don't know if people know that. So I've been seeing people promoting this teleport shit. But I know one thing, that shit gets you fucked up. Like when you're young, it gets you fucked up. Long story short, man, that shit some cheap ass bullshit. I'm being honest with you. All right, but it's like this. Why the fuck is she promoting that? Now, mind you, she's rich. You can find teleport in the hood near you. All right, that's just what it is. But the point is, y'all, we're going to get into what this chick really dealt with. All right, Glorilla angers the internet after posing with a bottle of liquor on Instagram following DUI. So just the night she allegedly got arrested. And mind you, her rap, she talking about eating jail food, going to jail. My point is, this, we just looking at what the fuck she promoting, what she's doing, and just get it. And y'all know what she look like right here. Y'all know she's like a fucking man right here. Y'all know that. Told y'all they're promoting women that look like, you know what? They're doing everything you see is by design. It's all on purpose. And there's no coincidence her and Megan rocking together. Both of them, White House. Mind you, y'all, she got caught with being drunk, weed, gun. Then she posted shit. All right. So look, this is when she got pulled over. Anyway, she asked the cop, "Do you know who I am?" And the officer said no. The officer did not know. All right. Long story short, y'all know this. Y'all know about all this already. But I just want to show y'all right here. Glorilla informed the officer that she had a gun registered to her name in the vehicle, also admitting she had marijuana in her possession, but only in a small amount. Now, I ain't the smartest man, y'all, but I could have sworn in some states, certain places, even if you're a legal firearm carrier, you could still not have marijuana and be drunk. Now, somebody correct me. But she think it's a joke. Maybe because she knows she's not going to jail. I'm going to say she has a government clearance. Common sense, we know this already. The only way you can come in the White House, you have to have a government clearance. All right, you get it? So it ain't hard to figure this shit out, y'all. Now, also, it's funny because she was also getting trolled. She was getting trolled by Damian Lillard, the basketball player. He played for the Milwaukee Bucks. Long story short, Damian Lillard got a divorce from his wife not too long ago, this year. And it was said that he was messing around with Glorilla. So after Glorilla got arrested, Damian Lillard, ex-wife, trolled her and said, "Free Glo Lillard." So just showing you how she's a fucking joke. And this man just got a divorce and she been trolling his wife and they've been having a back and forth. Long story short, man, I'm just going to tell y'all, man, in my opinion, this chick is an agent and her whole job is to influence and brainwash little girls. It's that simple. We already know about this. All right. So we just had to talk about that because we know this election stuff going on. And like I said, in my opinion, you will clearly see they are trying to sway certain people's opinion. They're also trying to divert and distract people the highest right now. Because in my opinion, y'all, they have been scared of alleged black women voting for the red party. That's what I think. All right. So when I say that these people, she worked for that blue party, I think her job is to stir up the blue party, stir up all the black girls in the hood that might go vote Democrat. Get it? Or might be pushed to vote Democrat. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's music, but you got to understand, we now know that these celebrities, some of them are controlled directly by the you-know-who, and they got jobs. Has nothing to do with rap, y'all. This shit is about influence and control. All right? That's all this shit is about. And we also know her and Megan still went through Rock Nation. So it's all about this right here, y'all. So now we're going to get into something else. Because Donald Trump Jr. was talking about Diddy. Donald Trump Jr. said that Kim Porter was afraid of Diddy. He claimed that his ex-wife was a model, and Kim Porter told his ex-wife at the time that she was scared of Diddy. That's why I say, y'all, all I'm looking at is like this. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm just showing y'all how a lot of stuff is going on. We seeing how a lot of stuff is tied together. We seeing how people been affiliated that we did not know. What else proof is what other proof is on the table that Donald Trump Jr. is saying. Donald Trump Jr. is also saying how what they've been dealing with black people. His wife was friends with Kim Porter. So that's another point of how they always kept trying to portray Trump as a racist. Get it? Trump just don't like certain people. Hey, he might be a racist, but I know one thing. I know he helped a lot of black people. A lot of black people made money with him. All right, so it is what it is. He also gave out some things called stimulus checks. He did a lot of stuff. All right, gave money to black colleges, all of that. That ain't the point. The point is everything is still tied together some kind of way. That's why it's a fight going on. When you see this fight going on, y'all, you can clearly see it's the last fight of power. It's the last fight to see who's going to be in the seat in this new regime that's coming in. It's a new regime coming in, y'all. America's changing. Things are going to be different. Everything is going to be about business and finances. Everything is going to be about a higher living, higher learning, a higher everything. So we looking at a fight for world supremacy at the same time, y'all. Meanwhile, we already know wars going on overseas. So, like I said, you try to keep up with everything, this shit gonna drive you crazy. But this shit is all tied together. Just like how I said, look. Now, mind you, don't forget what Glorilla said, too. Now, she could be straight lying, but we know she said she claims she related to Cardi B. She's supposed to be related to Lil Uzi Vert. And to somebody else she's supposed to be related to. But I'm just showing you, she is down with Joe Biden and them, the president. Diddy wife was dealing with them. You get it? So my point is, we seen how Kanye and Kim was with Hillary. So I was trying to show y'all, man. Some of the handpicked celebrities are mouthpieces for them when it's time. They do favors for them, and when it's time for election, the entertainers repay them with favors. See, it's simple. See, Trump from New York, just like Diddy from New York. But this is how the shit go. Trump might have gave Diddy free comps at his hotels for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? A little shit like that. Look out for each other. He look out for him, bless him. Then when it's time to vote, he call up who he need to call up. In this situation, it's not Diddy because Trump don't fuck with Diddy. But I'm just giving you an example of how they utilize these entertainers when it's time, because it's very important for the entertainers to influence the regular people that have to vote. And we know what, y'all, let's be honest. It's many people that can be swayed with vote. They could be swayed. We know it's a lot of people that vote but don't know what they're voting on, what they're voting for. They don't really know. They just vote because of skin color. We know this now. And this is why we say a lot of the black community have been getting duped, finesse for the past 5 decades or some shit, because we just vote for people from skin color and get false promises, all right? So the thing is this, they're still trying to do that shit. So you're going to clearly see her and Megan is going to be used to sway the votes and distract the votes. Meanwhile, shit is getting real. Now, back to Donald Trump Jr., man. He claims that Kim Porter was scared. So we also spoke about this before. We don't know if they're going to bring this up on Diddy too. Y'all, a lot of this shit is fucking crazy, man. Man, we don't know what happened with her. We don't know if they could have made Diddy do. Man, the way that shit is so deep they be dealing with, y'all, man. They could have made Diddy do that shit. He didn't even want to do it. It could have been a situation where either you going to do it or we going to do you. We don't know what this shit about. We just looking at some shit, because we about to look back at this right here, man. Because remember, Kim Porter said she was scared of Diddy, man. And don't forget, then they say, what, y'all, she was going to write a book? But we just going to look at this shit, man. We're going to look at Diddy, man, because that nigga looks suspect, y'all. Let's look at this shit. And he was dark-skinned Diddy. And this shit happened real quick in the pandemic, y'all. Real quick. See Diddy just sitting there? This shit weird, man. See dark-skinned Diddy just sitting there? And it was just crazy because they made this a big thing, her funeral. You know what I'm saying? And we all know she's supposed to have had pneumonia, but it's just mighty funny when I saw that, because that even means Donald Trump Jr. knows something. You get it? Donald Trump Jr. knows something about a lot of stuff. So that just shows you, man. Also, the world is run off secrets. You know what I'm saying? So it was 2019. Okay. It was right before the pandemic. Okay. Yeah, all that shit like a blur. It's like the same time to me. Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, man, he got bodies everywhere, man. That's what I'm saying, man. This shit getting deep. Because look, y'all, a lot of stuff that was in our face, a lot of stuff we already knew. A lot of that shit starting to come to light, man. Like, yeah. And don't forget, yeah, things might be cruising right now, but it's gonna pick back up, especially next month, because May is also their month. Some of y'all know that. But anyway, this whole thing with Kim was shady, and everybody know that. But it just was weird to me, y'all, when I was looking back at it, and I was just looking at how this dude was just sitting there like that, man. It was like, this shit looked weird, man. It looked like somebody made him do that shit. It like he was just stuck. Look at this dude, man. Look at his face. Either way, y'all, it's always something bad around this fool, man. Always. So it was just weird to me how Trump Jr., his wife, Trump Jr. wife was a model like Kim. And it's just weird how he got all the kids. See, he looks shady, man. Look how TMZ was pointing him out at the funeral. So I look at all that shit. It was just bugged to me the way TMZ and all them a lot of platforms covered this funeral. They don't do that with everybody, y'all. They don't do that with everybody with like all that definition. You get it? They don't do that with everybody. But for some reason, they did it with her. And they was really watching Diddy that day, as you can see. They wanted us to know that was Diddy right there. Then it's like he sat there to take pictures on purpose type shit. I don't know, this shit weird, man. Does that look like a man mourning his dead child's mother? Does that look like he's mourning, y'all? He looked confused and worried, right? What y'all think? Now, we've seen a lot of different funerals, but this one right here looks spooky. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, man. TMZ, man. Allegedly, Diddy had her casket 30 days before she died. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Just look at that dude's face, though, y'all. That's a shady dude, man. Hold up. Miss Andrea said, they said he is probably a Fed handler. Forget his name. They had pictures of him when the coroner picked her up. Wow. That's why I say a lot of y'all know more about this than me. Wow. Yeah, y'all. I think that's why I say, man, Trump might got some stuff over Diddy head too. You know what I'm saying? They might got some shit on Diddy, man. Let's keep it pushing, y'all. Ain't too much going on tonight, y'all. But we had to talk about that. Squatter crisis could force homeowners to take matters into their own hands. Remember, we was talking about this migrant takeover shit, y'all. And that's what's going on. These migrants getting out of control. So we already looked at earlier how they starting to fight people. We seen a couple weeks ago when the one migrant was promoting to his friends and family to start squatting in American cribs and to come to America, get this free money. They was trolling Americans. We know that. But we also know that it might be a race war perpetuated because we starting to see these things, y'all. I'm starting to see it. So as you see, y'all, just take a look. What up? Hey, I see you back there. What up, bro? Hey, look, take a look at this, though. All right? Because I'm just saying, squatter crisis could force homeowners to take matters into their own hands. You know what that means? That means people are going to start probably getting killed. So you can clearly see, y'all, what is starting to take place. Also, this something else caught my eye. Now, remember, I was telling y'all, a lot of those people that was going hard for Democrats and always been Democratic, a lot of them are scared that Trump is going to win. And now you're going to see a lot of so-called Democrats tap dancing, backsliding, and a lot of them are hiding. But Stephen A. has been catching hell for allegedly defending Trump. And I'm going to tell y'all, I think Trump bought Stephen A. I think he bought this dude. Stephen A. got a lot of people mad at him right now, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. But Stephen A. always been with the blue party. You feel me? But now lately, he been catching hell over Trump because Stephen A. called out the Democrats, and he said that the Democrats pulled a punk move by trying to take Trump to court. That's what Stephen A. said out his mouth. So now a lot of Democrats, they on Stephen A. head. And as you can see, don't forget, Stephen A. is from New York City, Trump from New York City. It's nothing for them to work a deal behind the scenes. They're not fucking stupid. People like Stephen A. and a lot of people know that they was talking dirt. A lot of shit was going down. And they also know if Trump get back in, he might want payback like he did to Bill Cosby. That's my opinion. For those who don't know, Trump and Bill Cosby had beef before he got elected. They had beef for a minute. And when Trump got elected, Bill Cosby ass went to jail. That's all I know. All right. So anyway, that was a coincidence maybe. But I know one thing, that's what happened. So you see, y'all. So now we gonna still pay attention to Stephen A. Because I'm gonna be real, Stephen A. been doing a lot lately. He been rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. They say the writing is on the wall for him at ESPN and he's gonna be out of there. This is also, I think, Stephen A.'s year to get a new contract. So it's gonna be a lot of shit going on with Stephen A. Smith too, y'all. So we're gonna watch that. Other than that, you know, I'm done right now. I spoke on what I wanted to speak on. You know,
Yeah, that.
So with you know, nigga, his ex-wife tight, she breaking up homes and shit, something like that. But anyway, that shit ain't about nothing. We just gonna say that that bitch is an agent and she's trying to fucking brainwash black people with dumb shit, and she looked like a man. All right. So what up, AI? What up,
What's
bro?
good, brother?
Popping.
Man.
It is what it is.
Bro. I mean, you know her shenanigans, man. I don't even pay attention to her, bro. She just, I don't know, man. That's crazy. That's wild. But what you was just talking about was deep. You was just talking about with the Stephen A. thing. Yeah, I think the writing is on the wall for him too, because he got his own show. That's starting to pick up too. So
yeah,
I think he ready to do his own independent thing for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this black media stuff's starting to pick up. It's starting to go in a different direction. Like I said, man, you can clearly see now it's starting to be based on information. People want information and clarity right now. You know what I'm saying? You can clearly see that's what's going on. So that's what's going on, man. And plus these brands and corporations, there's so many things going on at one time right now. Everything is going fast. So that's why sometimes I try to slow things down because things are going fast and you can't keep up with everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was the migrant. That's what I wanted to talk about. The migrant crisis.
I know, bro. Forgot. Yeah, bro.
Yo, word up. You know my train of thought it be flipping when we be chopping
Yeah,
up.
bro.
But yo, yeah, he I seen a video with the mayor. He was talking. He was like, we having a migrant flood. We trying to figure out where to put these people. It's getting to the point where we're gonna need residents to step up and take people in. You know what I mean?
They're literally pushing people out. Can y'all see that shit?
Yeah, they take
They
people
pushing
in their
people
house,
out.
like, move families in.
Straight
Like,
up.
what? That's crazy. And they could squat in your crib. They end up squatting there. That's what's been happening.
That's like Debo on your shit.
Yeah, they were taking people cribs
You
over.
pay rent, they just start moving in your building. You ain't asked for that shit.
Oh.
They pushing people out on purpose. Y'all see what we was talking about. They pushing people out. I didn't even know they were still coming in. I got tired of keeping up with that shit. Get it? That mean a motherfucker still coming in. They just gonna, that's the technique. Just keep, let them come in. Just get it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I just let roaches come in your house to the point where they oversaturate your house and you got to move.
It's infested. Yep. It gets infestation. You're right. It's infested with immigrants.
I just keep letting loose rats in your house to the point you just got to move. I was sneaking them into a hole in the back of your big ass house. You had a nice house. I just kept releasing a bag of rats every night behind your shit. And they just kept running up on your shit to the point where they so much you got to move. You can't be you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not to call them rats and roaches, but that's like what's happening. That's what they're doing. That's a technique formula, man. Mm-hmm. It's called oversaturation.
Yep.
I see it clear as day because remember we read the article. It says 7 million New Yorkers are going to be moving. Why? Because y'all know they're going to be moving because y'all going to make them move.
Yep.
Seeing what they're doing, man.
Yeah, I see what they're doing.
Shit different. They doing the other shit they ever did. Y'all heard about the migrant teenagers who killed a lady and kept her in a bag while squatting in her house that was in New York like a couple days ago. Yep.
Oh
That's
man, I
what's
didn't
going to
even
be
hear about
happening.
that.
And don't
I
forget,
didn't even hear
they're
about
also
that.
using that to scare people to move.
Oh, I didn't hear about that one. That was wild.
Yeah, I see what the fuck going on. But I thought America, people was free. Matter of fact, I thought the North was the freest part of the whole America. Y'all see
Nah,
what's
we
going
had it
on, right?
wrong. We had it wrong. The North ain't it. The
Did you
North
see
is
the
segregated.
Africans speaking at the town hall in New York City? See? What's up,
Yeah,
Stacy? Yeah,
yeah.
everybody from all over is standing up. And it's the year of the Olympics. Everything is about the world this year. It's not about one people. Y'all can clearly see it by now. I know y'all see it. Even if it is an election, what's the agenda for so-called black people? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's other shit going on. We know that Ukraine stuff going on. We know Israel stuff going on. Man, money going every which way. Money coming through. It's helping the border people out. Man, they stealing hotels for free. I mean, you can't see the big joke, y'all. Come on now.
No, they're building luxury apartments, moving them in.
They are shit. They shitting at the highest level right now, y'all.
Yep.
They said we ain't gonna do nothing to y'all, man. We just gonna leave y'all alone. That's what the fuck they doing. That's what they doing, y'all. Simple. I never thought I'd see it, but that's what they doing. Wow.
But if you
They
lose your
want you to
footing,
get mad. They're like, yeah, get mad, do something. We'll
if you
lock you
lose
up.
if you lose your footing, if one of us lose our footing, and you know what I mean, and slip up and start and fall behind on something and lose something, they're not gonna help you.
Yes.
They're not gonna give you that
Anytime
same
ever you
support.
have
You're
to
not getting it.
maintain what you have now. Yes, you do.
Yep. You're not getting no
This might
support.
be your last days of even holding something down. Fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So you
that's right.
can't
This
even.
is the real alien. Yeah, that's right. Why they had people looking for aliens in the sky, the real aliens on the ground. That's right. It
Mm-hmm.
is an invasion. It sure is. It's what it is. The
The
whole
whole
time they
time.
always told you these people, certain people come here with illegal aliens.
Yeah.
Call them aliens, man. They was telling you the whole time, man. Foreign entities, man. This is the alien invasion. That's right. The whole time. That's right. That's how it go. That's right. It's always like that. It's never how you think it's gonna happen. They're not stupid. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna have you watching one thing while they're doing something with the other. And that's why we had to put the spotlight on her. All right. Anytime this dumb trick gonna get out and still do the same shit, we already know what she is, you know? She's the fool to watch. Follow the fool. That's how they work it. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the realest shit is going on ever of our whole life, man. And that's just what it is. Hold up. Ohio is trying to introduce two bills to combat. Okay, to combat squatters. Okay, it's not a bad problem right now. Another thing is too, sometimes it's more going on than we know because they downplay it. The only stuff we get to know about for real, y'all, is the stuff that gets out of control. Now, I've been watching myself. I told y'all before, please remember when I tell y'all this. Sometime when you want to know what's going on, you got to watch the news like Saturday morning. Like Saturday, always show the real news. So I've been catching them. Like the other day, I saw how they've been promoting. This is what they're promoting. They're promoting for Africans to move back down south. To move down south. Because I told y'all they also, this African American slave history go two ways. See, they also teach Africans overseas that, hey, your ancestors were sold into America as slaves. So now when they come here as well, they feel like they do a lot of things because they say, well, hey, our family was brought here as slaves. So we want dibs on South Carolina now. We want dibs on Virginia. We want dibs in North Carolina too now. That's what's going on. That's why they're in Georgia. Get it? This is what's going on. It's a lot of shit going on, y'all. And this is not about racism. This is just about making awareness to what's going on. It's about classification now. You did get it? It's about economics, money game. That's all this is about, money game.
Yeah.
So when we talk about this execution, it's going to be a financial execution.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're watching. What's up, Melanies? We're literally watching how our ancestors got set back and lost their way in culture. Yep. History repeat itself.
Yep, all over again. Yep.
Yep. Facts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all. That's what we dealing with. So that's why I advise everybody stay on point, because I don't know everything. Like, I'm gonna tap back in with it, because sometimes I get into it, I give it a break, but I do want to know what's going on. I want to know what's the agendas. I want to know what they're talking about.
What is the agendas? I was about to say, do anybody
What does any
know?
of this have to do with the country? Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What benefits? Hold on. What benefits? Like you said, what benefits would I get for voting red, and what benefits would I get for voting blue? That's all I want to know. Or what are your plans for the next 4
Yeah, I don't think
years?
I heard nobody talking about bringing
Yeah.
jobs or nothing like that.
Nothing.
So you also
Heard,
I'm gonna be honest with y'all too. They're downplaying the whole campaign. Period.
yeah.
Let's rewind. Y'all remember when this man was in office? They was dissing him every day. They couldn't keep his name out the fucking news, off the internet. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, since he been campaigning, you don't hear shit about him at all. Only thing you hear is about that little trial, but you have not heard nothing about the actual campaign and them running and stirring up the pot in different states.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't talking about that. Remember when he was running against Hillary? They was updating that shit every day. But now you're gonna see they're not doing that shit. They got this whole shit under wraps.
He had a little run. He had a little campaign run. I was listening in. He was saying stuff like he's shipping. He's gonna have the biggest deportation in the world history if he get in. All this other stuff. He was kicking that.
You
You know
know
how
people
he
get
do.
scared, man.
You know how he do. He know how to talk that. He know how to talk that. He know how to make people listen and you know what I mean. I was liking what I was hearing from him. I was just laughing like he's funny.
Yeah, man. Think about it, yo. This year, you probably just gotta have everything on deck before election, man. Election day, just sit back and relax, man. You feel me? Yeah. Y'all remember? Y'all forgot the last election, man. Y'all forgot all the drama that started when they was talking about rigged votes and all that shit, man.
Yo,
you see how fast time went, y'all? That was fucking 4 years. So you telling me January 6th was 4 years ago?
nobody got indicted for that, bro. That was a federal law
Was that
broken.
3
A lot
years
of
ago?
cheating. A lot of cheating went on. We seen it. I seen the
Ago.
footage. I seen video camera people signing stuff, dropping it in the mailbox, picking up envelopes. I'm like, they got all the footage, bro. Nobody got indicted, and it's cool. All this happened while the PPP loans is out there. See, it be all orchestrated, bro. It's all a big movie. So it's like some people are really gonna get hurt and injured and caught up, and then some people going to slip through the cracks and get away with stuff.
Have you been hearing about any people getting snatched up for loans and shit?
Not lately, not late. I haven't really had my ear to the streets. Nobody in the hood that I know of or anything. I haven't heard anything. No.
Now, you know why? Because a lot of people complied, and a lot of people hiding out. Hold up. What's up here? I'm reading y'all comments. So voting doesn't count. I think like this. I think they use voting to see how people think. And then they counter that shit. That's what I think. I think whatever, I put it like this, vote. I feel like voting is used for public opinion because they have these agendas and then they see who vote on the agendas. And then that's how they know what the people want. And then they know what to do and what not to do. Okay, you get it? That's how I see it. Or they voted for him because they want their community rebuilt. Well, just because of that, we know now, so we're not going to rebuild it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the shit they be doing. They use it for public opinion. Like, they do that as analytics. Because we already know, yes, it is already assumed that they already know who's going to be in the chair. But not only that, when a person gets in the chair, he also has to comply. When you're president, you just can't do whatever you want. You still got to comply with other people. So, yeah, all that shit is control.
Yeah, it's like Joe won on the strength of on default. Just get Trump out of there. That was crazy. He won the election on some just get him out of there type. You know what I mean? It was like that joint. It's just crazy. It's like every election has they never tell us what they want, what they're gonna do if we vote for them. You know what I mean? That's why I never vote. I just let them do their thing. You know?
But I do know what Joe and Trump deal with. I know Trump deal with business and money, and I know Joe deals with law enforcement and locking motherfuckers up.
Yep.
That I do know.
Yep. So that's a no-brainer.
If Joe Biden didn't do nothing, just know he cleaned the streets up of America. If you don't understand that, if you can't see that, boy, I'm gonna say it again. One thing Joe did was clean up the streets of America. Why? He was the president that made it where all of these cameras and 5G technologies all around now.
Mm-hmm.
Joe get the credit for that. That's what a lot of people don't understand. That's why I keep telling people this shit deeper than what the fuck people think. When you sit back in the future, Joe is going to be praised because he's going to be the president that established this camera world of watching over everybody. That came in on his regime. Joe was the one that actually shut down fucking crime in America. He did that. I told you Homeland Security is around the borders right now. That's off the strength of Joe.
Yep.
If he didn't do nothing, he shut down crime. What is Trump going to do? Bring back the businesses.
Mm-hmm.
According to what we know, businesses couldn't flourish because it was too much crime. So it looked to me like they let a whole lot of crime go on, let a lot of scamming, a lot of insurance policies get signed, a lot of people got promotions, raises, and a lot of people went to jail. Now they are remixing the playing field, a new game of Monopoly. That's what I see.
Because like you just said something that's for real. Because when you think about the timeline, it all makes sense. Everything was crashing, everything was slow. They were shutting everything down. So big stores had to get hit because the revenue wasn't there. So they had no e-commerce. They had brick and mortar. So they said everything's insured. So let them steam the stores, rob us. We get $2 million. That'll overlay us until everything start picking up. You see what I'm saying? That was all part of the business plan. You know what
break
I mean?
It down, Abe. In the pandemic, all that merch was just sitting in certain spots, which means what? It was getting old. Bro. We know stores go by season when it comes to clothes. Now, if we sit on the clothes, we're not going to get no fucking money. But if we let them steal it, we can write it off as what? Insurance.
Exactly.
So let them come in and steal it all this shit. We write it off. It's guaranteed sales.
Yep. 2 million in sales, easy. Yep.
Then all the businesses signed for PPP loans and got forgiveness.
Yeah. The small businesses, exactly. See how? And I was about to say that was the other part I meant to say. The small businesses.
They use Negroes as demolition machines. That's right.
Wow.
Well, everybody else sat back, watched, and got paid, and we had no clue what was going on.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man.
It was all about big business. The stock market crashed, and right before
the same as that way they let us sell the crack in the hood to destroy the neighborhood, so the value will go down, and they can come buy it and sell it for $1 million shit now. It's all the plan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They use us for demolition. Yeah, they use us to do the demolition. Yep. Then they remove us and they rebuild. Yep. It's no coincidence around America. Every place that was so-called downtown, so-called a hood, is remixed and now beautiful now.
And gentrified.
Most expensive rent. It's not a coincidence. They use us to tear down the hood. The streets is over. Now we make that prime real estate because they're gone now. And we'll build up the parts we never built up before when they lived there.
Yo, that's a fact, my brother. I seen them do it. I seen them build a federal building on the same block where they used to be the most populous hood bar at. And they built condos directly across the street worth $250 a pop. See what I'm saying? In the same breath. So see how they, like you said, they just changed the whole dynamics. They move all the people out, and then they just rebuild.
Yep, that's right. That's right, Stacy. Yep, they are closing down businesses and raising prices on us to make us what? To make up for the losses. Yeah, they oh man.
Damn, she hit it like
they're firing people faster now too. They're also strategically making people quit. All of that shit. Yes, they are. It's a lot of shit going on. Companies trying to cut costs.
Yeah, wages are down. Wages are down, bro. If you look at the wages, some kind of way everything went up and pay rates went down. Pay rates are down. Like
all those companies that a lot of those companies that match your 401k, they're trying to get out that deal. You know what I'm saying? They want you to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the world we in now.
Yeah. Man, don't you realize if you've been in the spot for 10 years, if you've been in the spot of your job for 10 years, you like a liability to them. You costing them too much bread, actually. You at the highest rate, you probably maxed out on your pay rate or close to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's going on, man. And the people that got big money right now, they straight because they just sitting back, waiting. And that's what I'm telling people. All this stuff gonna blow over, but it's a
Oh,
weight
it
game.
is. It is.
It's a
It
weight
is.
game, and the people who's left is gonna be straight.
I'm gonna
Right?
tell
That's just what
everybody
it is.
now, which I probably know, have y'all bread straight because that housing bubble is coming. All them high houses with
Yep.
the finagle, all them going to be going half price like
Yep.
foreclosures.
Houses and
Commercial,
cars.
commercial,
Cars
commercial
too.
units, not just houses you could live in, joints you can make a profit off. Commercial multi units, all that's gonna go in half. Interest rates are gonna drop a little, so things are gonna open up, but only with people with money and credit. The people who've been jacking off, playing around, they ain't not gonna benefit from that.
Yep. This whole 4 years was to get our credit right and to get our shit right. That's what the whole 4 years is really for, y'all. The whole 4 years when we so-called had to be in the house was really 4 years of getting your shit together. That's really what was supposed to happen. Facts. If you want to go to school, you were supposed to go to school.
Yep.
If you wanted to start a business, you were supposed to start a business.
Supposed to start a bit. Yep. You had to
If
get
you
in the
were going to
game.
open up a savings account, that was your time to do your savings. If you always wanted a 401k account at your job, that was your time to start it.
Yep.
And that's why they gave out stimulus checks for everybody to get some type of start.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
they still got to do something accordingly. Even though they knew this shit was going to crash, they still had to do right and try to prep Americans. So they did actually prep Americans. They let Americans milk unemployment. They let Americans get loans, but somehow Americans are still broke. So let's rewind. Is it really their fault? Now, can we really say blame the government? Because let's look, the government did give away a lot of shit. Remember, they gave away trillions of dollars. That's what I'm
Bro, what
saying, man.
happened? What you know? What happened? A lot of people became consumers, man. They know because that was a test, bro. That was a test. They like, if we ever give people a big check, we know what they're gonna do. All they're gonna do is reconsume with it. They're gonna go to Amazon. They're gonna go buy a new car. They're not gonna start a small business or drop on a down payment on a house and nothing. Some people probably was smart enough to do that or tuck it, but for the most part, 85% of people blew the money. Like you said, they didn't try to fix their credit or even put that in your put that in your kid's savings account for school, for college or something. You know what I mean? Anything. You just like don't blow the cash though. You know what I mean?
Facts. Ski said people keep waiting for a financial crash. I don't think it's going to happen the way they are all expecting it. The financial crash is happening individually to people who aren't stable. I agree with that.
Facts. That's a
I agree with
fact.
that.
Yep.
Now, it's a crash happening, but it's not a mass rapid crash. We can say the crash is an actual decline. Yes. Yes. But you're right, bro. People are crashing individually. You know what I'm saying? People are crashing out, as we say. You know what I'm saying? They crashing out, they losing it, and they're crashing financially. Yes. Yes, that's a fact, bro. And yeah, those who weather the storm are gonna be all right, man. Because even in the book, it's 7 years of famine and 7 years of plenty, man. So it's always been times of these type of things on the planet where things that was always around wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that. I think this is why we were so-called told to learn how to fast, which really means learn how to go without stuff. And that's how it go. Discipline. So we all being tested. Ain't that right, Faith? What's up, Faith? People don't invest wisely, and then the economy took a turn for the worse. That's right. Nobody ever thought gas was gonna go up. And one thing I knew when that shit went up, it was never going back down again. I knew that shit. The gas never went back down, y'all. This shit never went back down. And we already know everybody had to get, a lot of people had to get that 93, man. The 93 still up. Facts in Cali, folks are fed up with this economy and government. Yep. Guess what? The same thing they're doing in Cali, they're doing in New York. What they're doing is trying to push y'all out. They're trying to push the people out of Cali, trying to push the people out of New York. That's why it looked to me like, y'all, they're trying to push everybody to middle America, man. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah. They also know middle America is where all the stuff is cheap at. I'm seeing this shit as plain as day. Cowboy Carter, all the attention
Yep.
on the Midwest. It's like now America's going through a shift. Remember, it was always about the East Coast. It was always about the West Coast. I think now they're trying to push people to the Midwest. They're trying to push people to start populating Oklahoma City and, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's what I think.
Yep.
I think they're trying to evenly spread out the economy. You know what the fuck they're trying to do, y'all? Maybe they're trying to push the Americans to the middle and just have all the foreigners on the outskirts. Maybe that's what the fuck they're doing. Get it? California, the Vegas Beach is all foreigners and mixed people. And Florida, all the way up past New York, we all mixed people. And they try to push us all to the middle. Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know.
It was something you said on one of your other shows. You remember you were saying they're trying to make this the land of luxury and fun, like kind of like a Dubai section.
There you go.
Certain parts of the country going to be like Dubai, very high class for only the elite upper class people, right? And then in the middle of the middle of the country, they plan on having 15-minute cities in certain parts, like, you know what I mean, to put a bunch of people, but put them in a compressed, like the PJs, just compress them all. Like I got 500,000 people in a line, you know what I mean? And we still got all this land. We still got a bunch of land because it ain't. We don't have a bunch of houses no more. We just got a wall, you know what I mean? Residents. That joint gonna be crazy when they start doing that everywhere, because you know they're gonna start bringing 15-minute cities here. And yo, Boosie must have been listening, bro, because I just seen a video where he said he's building a complex on his land, bro. He wasn't talking about that a year ago, bro.
Shit crazy, right?
He wasn't talking. And then guess what? He said he got the Saudi Arabian dudes from Dubai. They're gonna front the bill. He's getting designers from over there, engineers to build his cribs. So them joints gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? See what I mean? So when he said that, I said, these dudes be on the internet, boy. They be listening, man. Ain't no way he wasn't talking like that, bro. I had just said he should have did that a year ago. You know what I mean? But it's all good.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm glad he's actually smartening up.
A lot of shit getting deep because, as you see, man, it's like, what's what I'm seeing, man? And that's a fact, Swirl Girl. That's happening everywhere. They say it's secret companies buying up a lot of property.
Yep.
Buying a lot of shit up. Yeah, corporations buying up neighborhoods. Yes. If it's townhouses in your neighborhood, houses, they buying that shit up. That's what they said. They've been saying that's going on everywhere. A lot of companies. And they say a lot of those are foreign companies doing that.
Yep.
That's what they said. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm good. Anyway, right? That's real. That's real what you were saying and what she was saying. And hold up. Somebody was saying something in the chat. Damn, in Detroit, see all the type migrants. Yeah, every major city where we was at is where all the new people at. That's right. Y'all, I keep telling people, yo, so they came in at so many large numbers, man. They just all being hidden right now. They just being hidden. I'm gonna do an update. I'm gonna do an update on what's going on at the borders and all of that. I'm gonna have to do an update on the child trafficking too, because it's getting hot. So every year around this time, we gotta do updates on that. Because people start going to sleep. But like I was about to say before, if y'all notice this, it's like this haze over the people. It's like this haze. It's like when you go out, you feel like zombie land. And it's like only a few people that's really like got life to them. But you'll clearly see, man, it's like a haze going on, man. And you can clearly see that a lot of people don't know what's going on. They feel something ain't right, but they just don't know it.
Yep.
And we all know shit is just not the same no more. You're starting to feel it now. Now, your peep game. Don't shit feel more weird than when we was actually in COVID?
Yeah, it does. It does. It's like people, you know what it is? This is the after effects of what the
there you go.
little project.
In COVID, people still actually had good spirits in COVID.
Yeah, people still had good spirits in COVID. And then you got to remember, people had currency. See, when that money's flowing, because money's energy. So when niggas had that money,
what's up?
Everything was good. You know,
there you go. That money was around in COVID. There you go.
Yeah,
bro.
you got a different vibration. You got a different stride. You got to walk. Your walk is good. You feel confident. Now people are coming on that downcline. They're broke. They back to check life. Things are tightening up. Like I said, things ain't like it used to be. You know what I mean? So you can feel that haze, bro.
And this is what I feel. You can feel that things are never going back to how they was. The way we knew life is those days are gone, y'all. That's why on the channel I try to capture and still give out what we once knew that was real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to go into certain experiences and certain time zones, because those times are going to be forgotten, y'all. This is what it is. When I be saying little shit, I be playing and joking sometimes, but I be dead serious. Like, they're literally writing us out of history. Not only writing us out, they're making it where you won't even remember.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So certain things had to be documented, man, or it's going to be forgotten history. A forgotten people with a lost knowledge. When you go in history, there's many tribes like that. They did that to the Nubians, wrote them out. They wrote them out of history, man. A lot of people, they did that too.
Yeah.
A lot of their arch enemies, they written them out of history, man. Never speaking of again. That's how the shit works, man.
Yep. Yep. You have to dig in a book and find about.
Like they'll have about all our shit stored up, but they'll never put it out.
Yep.
They'll put it in the Vatican.
Yep, they have it under the Vatican somewhere. All the archives. Yep, they got it. Like you said, that's how they
one
do.
thing we gotta remember, y'all. Remember this: they never liked the original people from this land. We know that from when they come from in the Columbus days. The original people from this land always got slaughtered, and that happened throughout generations. So you got to know is the people of this land got slaughtered. Meanwhile, it was always Africans coming in, but they never slaughtered the Africans that were coming in, but they always slaughtered the people that were already here. See, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, they would target. Yeah, we would target it.
Even to this day, man. No disrespect to nobody, man. We just talking the real truth. We don't live in lies no more, man. All right. Shit is so real, they don't care how much truth you know. They don't give a fuck, because they're on a whole nother level now. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Everything we're talking is old talk.
Yep.
Fact.
Yep. Yep. The stuff that we already know is hitting. It's hitting.
I think people are like eons ahead of us now. On some real talk, on some real shit. Yeah, they tried to write Nefertari husband out of Egyptian history. That's right. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, this is real talk, man.
Yep.
So that's why it's very important to do what we do, because a lot of stuff can be forgotten. So we also know that the future, what history are these people going to have now? You feel me? What history? You know, you get it, A?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And what I was trying to tell people, see, all the kids now being born, all the kids being born in 2020, 50 years ago for them will be 1990s. And that is their history. But that's going to be the gap of forgotten history. Get it?
Yep.
This is what I was trying to break down.
Yep. That window from 90 to 20. Yep. That window.
It's gonna be like a 40-year gap, 50-year gap. You see, that is the history level. Basically, I meant to say from the 20 to 80s. You know what I'm saying? All that in between. Like you said, them 80s, baby. All that major history in this present day and time happened between the 80s and the 2020s. So that right there, look at that as like a 50-year bubble, 40, 50-year bubble. That's gonna be a chunk of forgotten everything. Get it?
Yep. They did that to us already.
The only thing that's going to be mainly remembered is all of the bad shit.
All the bad stuff. Bunch of entertainers. A bunch of bad entertainers. That's all they're going to talk about. They're going to talk about the entertainment side. You know what I mean? Never anybody innovative. Never no creators. Never no entrepreneurs. Nobody, you know what I mean? No, all activists. Whatever you want to, you know what I mean? Nobody stepping up saying, we want this, we want that. They never talk about those guys. If they do, they talk about them like they was radicals and they were basically terrorists. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that dude was basically a terrorist, bro. If we do mention him, you know what I mean? That's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't a freedom fighter. No, he was a terrorist, bro. See what I'm saying? There's a difference. That's deep, man. So now your whole history is tarnished. You know? So it's like, how do you get the true facts? Somebody gotta enlighten you. You know what I mean? You gotta get it from somewhere. That's deep, man.
That's right.
That's deep,
man.
man.
So key, man. Nobody knows the hour of the time. So that was just always to let people know you gotta always walk the right way. You gotta always walk the right way because you never know when. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
that's why you got eyes to see.
Yep.
That's what all that is about. Those who can see gonna see. And
Yep.
that's what I really meant by it's no more debating. People can believe what they want, but if you either you see or you don't, there's nothing to argue about. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't see what I seen, hey, that's not for me to go. You know what I'm saying? I can't prove
Mm-hmm.
you what I saw. Or I
Mm-hmm.
might see some shit that I can't even explain to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it is
Yep.
what it is.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
that's where we at right now. So that's why the glitch and break all that old shit. Because one thing I meant to always tell y'all, what I also had to clarify, like when we talk about the past, even if we go into slavery, no matter what we go into, don't matter. Any time frame, any year, I don't care how fucked up we was, dumb, whatever the fuck people want to say. The only reason why we survived all of this shit is because a lot of our people did try to be into religion. God. They try to be godly people. See,
Yep.
even in slavery, our people, they couldn't read or write, but they still had a belief in God. See,
Mm-hmm.
they still tried to do accordingly the best they could.
Right.
All ancestors throughout the time always try to go according. They try to keep their church. You get it? They always pray, even though they might have been dumb as bricks doing fuck shit. They always kept certain things first. That
Yep.
was the only salvation. I'm looking at it now. Only when they say God look out for fools and babies, we've been a nation of fools. But what happened is that nation of fools, they stopped believing in God, and I think that was the nail in the coffin. That's what I'm
That's what
saying there.
happened. Yeah.
And that
See,
nation
that's
of fools got just let. You know what I'm saying?
nah, like you just touched on something that's real because that's one of our superpowers. Not for everybody, but for people of our hue. One of our main superpowers for real is whether you believe it or not. You could be atheist or Catholic or Baptist or whatever, or Christian, Muslim. You just got to believe in the Most High, right? That was one of our things, and like you said, we stuck to the code. It was certain codes we didn't break. You know what I mean? Certain things we stuck to.
Yep.
Like you said, we might have been dumb, deaf, and blind, but we still knew not to steal from our brother, or we knew not to kill we just knew certain things.
Remember
It's
when?
just natural instinct.
Let's look at how when it was standard to pray before you eat your food at the table.
Come on, man. Come
Mm.
on. Say yes sir, no sir to the elders. It was certain things that was just instilled in you. You didn't nobody taught you that. That's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man.
And then when we talk, they make it sound like we talking about some old shit. No, that's how shit's supposed to be. That's how it was for thousands of years. Get
Thousands
it?
of years. Exactly.
And this is how they play a game with times. Once again, they manipulated time by coming with this shit called generations. Even though generations is a calculation of time, but they started to break down the generations and classify what they want to classify it as. You see what I'm saying? To cause the separation.
See the internet too, bro. It that's what they did to the youth, our
See,
kids.
we're generations,
You
but
know
we're
what I mean?
generations of mixed fucking tribes. That's the
Yeah.
problem. That's the
Yeah.
fucking problem. See that? If you and your family talking generations, that's different. Get it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My generation, your generation is the fucking same, eh? We from the same place.
We
Get it?
from the same place. Yep. So we got the same G codes. We follow
So
certain
now when you
codes.
start talking about everybody of this age is this and everybody's age is that, that's bullshit. That's that
Mm-hmm.
Babylon shit. We all are one.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all the things they've been doing to groom people's mind, man. And I also see that people don't think for themselves at all no more. So yeah, man, that's what's been going on, man. We're gonna get into a lot of shit because I've been doing, man, I'm telling y'all, man, from these serial killers in this country, every fucking thing that we see been damn near a manufactured event program or some fucking telling y'all, man,
Mm-hmm.
experiment.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna
Yep.
give y'all a hint again, man. When you watch these shows about so-called killers, you're gonna always see one of them fools is always in the military, man.
Every time. They be having military issue guns.
And then what's the other hint? Manchurian Candidate.
Yep. That's all you gotta tell people. Watch that movie and then you understand everything. You watch that, you'll
Manchurian
see.
Candidate. Another thing they also showed you how they put straight killers in the hood.
Yep. It show you
He
all
was out
that.
the military, but he was living in the hood, but he was a straight killer.
It show you everything. And no, bro, they even look, bro. Dead presidents. What happened in that, bro? Niggas came home from where? Vietnam. And guess what? What did they have? Military issue hammers. They had tactics. They knew how to do this. They know
Put
how to
them
do
all
that.
in our hood. Yep.
and put them right back, sent them right back to the hood you came from, the same hood you try to escape from to get drafted. You know, you ran to the military to get out the hood.
That's right,
You
Faith.
end up back in the hood, more equipped to do crime because there's no opportunities for you. They finesse you on opportunities. It's deep, man, very deep. And they come back with habits too. Don't get me. Remember, they was over there doing that good diesel. You know what I mean? That's like, yo, come on. They was over there getting it pure, straight from.
Facts. And yeah, that's a true Faith. You remember this? Y'all remember the slogan, the family that pray together, stay together. And I ain't gonna lie, every family I knew that prayed together, they did stay together. I ain't gonna lie, they still be tight to this day. I ain't gonna lie. I got a homeboy, his mother used to make him pray every day with his family before he went to school. Like every day. His mother was deep in the church. Like they ain't play that. Even though he was bad and all that, every day before he left the house, they had to pray. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
But my point is, y'all, you also notice any family grow up like that, I bet you'll see you always had a roof over your head, you always had food on your table, you always had, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. Some people might not have enough, have a lot, but they had everything they needed growing up. Even to this day, it's like that. That's what people lost focus of. People forgot. It's really all about just having everything you need. Everything else is extra. So people got caught up with trying to be extra. Now they don't got the shit they need. You know what I'm saying? When we spoke about these things earlier, that's what happened, man. They finessed the whole planet by making everybody go backwards. That's all they did. All right, that's all they did. Y'all see, I'm always gonna break this shit down, man. We could talk about Illuminati, all this boogeyman shit, but reality is, man, certain things have been manipulated through what your eyes see on these screens and these devices. And they manipulated minds and brains to make people go backwards, y'all. It's called going against the grain, period, on every level. From just name one. Name one. I'll break it down. Name something, I'll show you. Every level, they made you go backwards. Simple. I even show you how it was more important to be on the internet, on the computer than the phone. I remember bums couldn't afford a computer, couldn't be on the internet. Now they made it go the phone is more important than the computer. I will break everything down at every level. That's how the shit go. So I'm always going to show you why I'm never going to get finesse because I understand reality. When you understand reality, you understand that what you're dealing with. When it's fake, real, don't matter. Whether it's a program, because that's how the world runs, man. The world runs. That's why they try to turn all of us into robots, androids. Either you're an iPhone, iRobot, or you're an android. One of the two.
Yo. Yo.
So it's up for you to glitch your own shit or program yourself. We all get programmed, but you got to program yourself in your own way. I program myself according to how I'm moving today. Before my day starts tomorrow, I already got to program how I'm going to move, period. You know what I'm saying? My program is what works for me. That's why you can't do what nobody else do. But they put us in the world, or we're in the world now where people thought they can watch others and be just like them. That's where you're lost. They turn people into robots when people lost their identity and how to be themselves. See, when you program yourself, you already know what you're running off of, and nobody could stop that program. You get it? It can't be glitched. Because whatever I got planned for that day, that's what I'm gonna do. Is nobody gonna stop that. Get it? And then repeat again tomorrow. Because everything goes according to the cycle of the sun and the sun. You know what I'm saying? There's really no such thing as time, but we do understand that the sun and moon are on certain frequencies, and yes, these things occur night and day. So you got to go according to the time frame. You got to have your own program set. When you go to school, they told you had a program. You got to get your program. That's how you know what class you got to be at first period, second period, third period. Life worked the same way. See, I got things I do in a day. I got things I do after 12. I got things I do in the evening. I got things I do at night. You know what I'm saying? That's how I work my life. And if anything is not according to what I'm doing, or it don't fit in my schedule or my plan, then that's going to be on the outside. See, I'm not a dude where people could just pop up on me and say, come on, let's go do this. I got a program set up. You feel me? Don't work like that. Now I can think about it and say, well, boom. But that's not how I run. That's how we were trained to run. Always react. Somebody call, answer the phone. Somebody say, come on, let's go. All right.
Yeah.
That's what you don't do no more. See, a lot of things you don't learn, man. And everything I said, bro, this is how people are getting manipulated still to this day. So people now, when you get manipulated, you can lose your life. You know what I'm saying? And your life now don't mean you losing your physical life. Losing your life now could mean losing everything you love. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah.
They got this shit set up where you can lose everything you love and you'll walk around and want to kill yourself. Nobody got to do nothing to you now. That's the type of pressure being applied on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about how the devil's in power. Yes, the devil's in power because the devil has the highest influence. So like I said, the devil play tricks on your mind. So that's why they play a lot of mind games to mind fuck people so people will take their self out. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole kind of shit being played out.
Exactly. That's how it's always been, bro. Even as youngsters, remember that? Growing up, they try to get us to dumb out. They actually got us to dumb out and almost get ourselves killed out there, brother. Think about it. We used to be outside doing some stuff that we knew that we shouldn't have been messing around doing, man. I can say that. I can say that now as a grown man. I was raised better than that. You know what I mean? So for me to play around with certain things, that dark side, man, I'm not proud of that. You know what I mean? And I got my karma. And you know what's so crazy? Due to the fact that I wasn't supposed to be playing over there, I got my licks. I got all my licks, bro. So I took them. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went through mine. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't play.
I don't play that now, so I just try to keep it straight.
Basically, what I was saying, that's right. Back to the basics. That's right. Basically, what I said, man, you got to have order, man. Everything got to be in order, man, for what's right for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. Order is nothing but structure. You know what I'm saying? Without structure, shit is chaos. So you got to look, in this world, you ain't got no structure, mean you ain't got nothing to stand on, which means you're going to blow at the wind.
Mm-hmm.
That's how this shit being played out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we got to stand firm until we know what's next, because we don't know. We have no clue what's going on, and we don't even know what's going to happen until then. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But I do know one thing, go back to what I was saying earlier, y'all. It's like it's a false sense of security in the air. Because remember, y'all, we know what's going on. We pay attention to this shit. Now, just think about the average person that don't pay attention to the shit we do, and just think about it. How the average person just don't know what's going on at all.
Mm-hmm.
Still got their little plans here, and they gonna do this, they gonna do that, but they don't even know what's down the pipeline. Like, we know what's coming down the pipeline, y'all. No, we on a roller coaster, and we already been on this shit before, so we already know when that shit get to that certain point, it's gonna dip right there. See, we already know that. So that's why I say we in position. Now, the person that don't know, they don't know. So that's what we dealing with. So that's why I was just trying to put people on and just like, yo, this is what I be seeing, man. And they want us to see a lot of this shit. That's the whole key. But when they realize that they want you to see it, but people still don't see it, that's when they know that they won. The battle is over, y'all.
Yep.
Before, it was a fight for them to try to trick us and blind us. It was a fight that, we was hard-headed rebellious. It was a fight for them to get us to go against the grain and, a lot of shit. But now the shit worked, y'all. So that's why I say the fight is over.
Yep.
It just is.
Yep.
Well,
that's one of
we used to need them we needed them to work, but they don't want to work no more. So shit. The fuck we need them for? Get it?
Yep.
Shit, we did use them for plumbing and building shit, but they've been stopped going to school for all the engineering stuff.
Yep. We need a replacement. We need somebody who's willing to fill those entry level those jobs. Not even just, we need those occupations filled. Whether it's through AI or through actual human bodies.
Remember,
whatever.
You gotta remember. Let's remember this. We was in a world when race. Okay, remember back in the day when blacks so-called were fighting to be lawyers and doctors? We just went through 50, 40 years where black people didn't even want to be doctors and lawyers. They wanted to be all street.
All street. 40 years, 4, 5, 50 years. I just say 50 years since like hip hop.
Decades of people that didn't want to be lawyers and doctors. You gotta look at the big picture, man. We gotta look at the big picture of this shit.
For real.
We went through generations, decades. Nobody wanted to be doctors, lawyers, none of that shit. So what does that mean?
Influence was big.
So that's just showing you these are all the things they studied on these people. These are the things they studied on us. See, they didn't just study 1 year. They got a summary of decades, man. Studying my mother, your mother, me, and that's our kids.
Yep. They know that now. They know that.
So this is why we where it's at.
They even started with our grandmothers.
If you add all of us up, it would be considered non-productive or barely making it. If we had to get a grade, we probably get a D minus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's why I say we also got to remember it's the strong people that's doing the right thing. They're the ones holding it down. Meaning the little good looks we do get, it is from the people that is doing right. And that's not a lot. When you look at the decades that just transpired, you get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
This is why I had to clarify when I tell people about that thing called race, why people are in last place. It's a lot of different reasons. It has nothing to do with just no damn skin color.
The wealth gap is crazy. And it's because of what you just said. It's because of the fact that we stopped getting educated. We didn't go white or blue collar. We ain't even try to go blue collar where we getting state jobs, city jobs, construction companies. We just said we going to the streets with it. Everybody became either a drug dealer, a rapper, or something. They shooting for hoop dreams. They stopped doing all of that.
See, we ain't promote being lawyers, but little did we know we was gonna need black lawyers. You feel me? To get
Exactly.
a lot of niggas from getting charged for shit they didn't do.
Exactly. We need black lawyers. The one thing we did do is fill up the health field. We got a lot of nurses. We got a lot of nurses and CNAs, LPNs. We got that. But I'm talking about like you said, we don't got no.
That's like the strongest field.
Yeah, we don't got no lawyer. We don't got a lot of people in the tech
and even in the
field.
medical field now, that shit is highly competitive now.
Yeah.
I remember that too. Rewind. It was a time where black women were the most important nurses.
Mm-hmm.
Not no more.
Not anymore.
Everybody else coming in this country now, they put them onto that shit quick. A lot of them in quick programs. They like 2.5-year programs to be RNs.
It's a lot of men nurses. I know my African boy. He going.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah,
my boy from Ghana.
Men, women.
Going to be a nurse. Yes. I said, "You going to be a nurse? I'm about to be finished."
Yes, come to get that money, man.
He's trying to get that paper. He said he could be a nurse practitioner. He's trying to get $3,000 a week. He going for the gusto.
Yeah, Shannon.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he's going to be a nurse practitioner. That's wild. So that go to show you, the jobs that people don't want to do or they ego too big. Hey, somebody will do it.
Yep.
That's what's been our problem. We had this big ego, but we never achieved anything. We didn't do nothing. We didn't buy nothing. We don't own nothing. Like we don't own a Walmart that's black owned. We don't own a hospital that's black owned. We don't own a bank.
And now, like I said before,
we don't own an ill bank like Chase or nothing. We don't got one bank that we could say, yo, we got melanated bank, and that shit made worth like $3 billion. We don't got nothing, man. Get out of here, man.
Now remember, this generation, they're trying to inspire them to be fucking content creators. So as you see, the same program again.
No education.
Don't be doctors, don't be lawyers, don't be nothing prominent. Just be a content creator.
Yeah.
Same thing. Content creator is a new rapper.
Yep.
Because rapper had became a new drug dealer.
Yep.
It's not new.
Same thing.
They always got some new fuck shit for you to do. But
some hoop dreams. Always got hoop dreams for you. No, because like you said,
shit.
It's to keep you distracted because they know your full potential. Because if you look, like you said, we start pushing. This next generation, every baby being born, we teach them how to be inventors. You're not even going to a regular public school. You're going to go to creation school where you just come up with an idea. I'll sit you in a corner, you go over there or come together. And then in 6 months, you tell me what y'all came up with. No, you're using your creative side only. You know what I mean? We're going to have new invents because it's like we're not pushing that. They're pushing certain things. Sit right here and learn this curriculum that's not going to help you. Get your paperwork and get out there. You know what I mean? And it's like, how we supposed to really tap into what we really specialize in? You see what I'm saying? Because they hiding you. They're like moving your brain around. No, look at TikTok all day. So you don't learn how to engineer or code or nothing like that. No, look at TikTok all day. You know what I'm saying? Or be on YouTube all day. You know what I mean? It's a distraction. We could easily, because we got big minds, but we easily distract though. They've been studying us. They neuroscience. They've been studying niggas. They like, yo, them niggas easily distract, but they're very smart. If they focus, they're gonna take over. If they really apply themselves. So our goal is to keep them distracted. You see what I'm saying? Period. That's how this shit go. And I learned that. Because I gotta turn my phone, like you said, put my phone on airplane mode. Because the distractions, I'm trying to study or trying to do something or learn something, and people keep calling. The TV keep flicking, a new video pop up. I'm like, I gotta just go in a box I gotta go in a small room or closet or something. What the hell? Like, yo, crazy, dog.
Facts, bro. That shit, man. Like,
It's set up like that because they know what your real potential.
as time go on,
Man,
I'm seeing how deep it is. Like, I'm like, I've been learning it as I've been going on. Like this plot, you know what I'm saying? But the more time is going on, the shit is being unveiled more. Everything they was already doing. Like when they made the kids go home from school, they already knew the kids was failing before that. But that was just to set all of them back just a little bit more.
mm-hmm.
Do you know some kids still never caught up from when they sent them home? They was failing from back then.
Bro. Why they said kids from kindergarten to 3 can't even read and write, basically, bro. You know, kids was reading books by first grade. So I remember being in first grade, we was reading, man. We was reading, doing math, bro. They didn't play that in our era. Now these kids are, they're not as smart as they should be because they're slowing them down, they're dumbing them down, they're giving them a tablet, and then you're not even learning on that tablet. It's crazy, bro. Like they said, little kids don't even know how to communicate and write and comprehend. Their reading and writing is off, and math too. I mean,
see,
so that's by design. So now we got a whole generation of cavemen. They don't know nothing but internet, and they don't know much. They don't know the regular curriculum.
like I said, y'all, they were studying us back then from when a lot of people was getting skipped when they had ESP classes back in the day. A lot of our people was getting skipped.
Yep, skipped.
Y'all forgot when they used to have gifted classes? I don't know if they still got that shit. When they always had gifted classes. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. There was a time where we were super smart kids because it was a smart generation that had been born, man. It was a couple of them that had been born. They was studying this shit. And that's why they was making a point to put a lot of people on that Ritalin. They was doing everything they could to get you classified as fucked up.
Exactly.
Told people it was all these fucking programs. A lot of that shit was through the school. Man. Some kids got labeled through the fucking school.
Through the school.
Some kids were straight, they went to fucking school. Yeah. The bum ass teacher said your kid was bad. Or he needed to be on Ritalin. Yeah. Your family never said that shit. It was the school said that. Program, man. So I'm telling y'all, man, this shit was a fucking program, man. Straight up. Yep. Oh yeah, where he from? He's a welfare child. He's from the projects. Tell the mother he got a mental issue. He need Ritalin. Boom.
Yep. And they'll dangle that check too. They dangle that. And see, what I didn't realize is when a kid go to special ed, they get basically certified as mentally disabled. Like they get a check now. That was the hustle they was doing with the.
Then they made up some shit called autism.
Come on, man.
We ain't gonna go there. That was another generation of. See what I'm saying? That's what. There's always been waves of these little things, man.
Yeah, playing with mental health,
man. Out of nowhere. Oh man, now they got autism. Oh shit, these same people always got some shit.
ADHD and autism.
Around, they got something.
Yep, ADHD and autism.
That shit was going on throughout years and years and years and years. Yep. And then these people started having kids and having kids and having kids. Get it?
Yep.
See? Yeah, man. So that when I be telling y'all, man, it's a whole nother breed of people. I'm dead serious. It is. It's a whole different type of shit going on out here, man.
Yep.
Because remember, the boy in your class that was bad, and he was on Ritalin, his mom was a crackhead when we was little. That nigga got married and had kids, man. He got kids walking around now.
Exactly.
Same weird nigga.
Exactly.
See that? And his mother was a crackhead, so get it? Yep. These are the people walking around now.
Yep.
And then his weird kids got with the other weird lady kids from around the corner. And now they grown. See, this is the world we in now, man. So I know I ain't stupid. Everybody ain't get it. America went through a process of manipulating brains and making people stupid on purpose, man. Don't forget they made it popular to get a check, man.
They made it popular.
A lot of people were selling their kids out for checks, man, getting labeled crazy, and it wasn't crazy, man. Now those people walking around grown now. That shit went on in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s.
Got them certified. That's deep, man. I know a girl who had 4 kids, and she used to make it religiously. She used to tell them to put on an act. She told them to put on an act when the lady pull up. This was in the early 2000s. I never forget that. And I said, do you realize that you're going to label them that for life, though? She said, I don't care. That's going to be for the next 18. And I'm going to give them, and they get the check when they grow. Yo, all right, mom. What up? She was just a ratchet her joint. Like, that's crazy. your mentality is wild. But I feel you though. I mean, whatever, man.
They also made it now, y'all. Back to what y'all was talking about. The price is going up. Don't forget this, y'all. They made it where people on disability can't afford shit no more. Before, when you got a disability check, you can still maintain. But now the way all this shit is up now, you can't maintain off that shit no
It's
more.
like 6.25. It's
So
only
like you
six and
just
a
said,
quarter.
how
Like,
people was trying to get classified. If you say you want to go get classified right now, go play the crazy role and they give you that check, it ain't even gonna be enough still.
yeah, it's
That's how
like
they got
six
it
and a
set up now.
quarter. Yeah, that's 6.25
That's how
only
they got it
getting you,
set
bro.
up now. Facts.
Yeah, you got set up. You got set up for $5,500 a year. That's what you. So hold up. You signed your kid up for 5,500, but then they feel like I got 4 of them. So that's now it's 20,000. That's still, you could have worked the job and got that more than that. You could have worked the 9 to 5, man, and use the system to put those kids in daycare. Come on, man.
Facts.
That's just retarded. It don't make sense. It's like I'm gonna be that. See, like you said, that whole I don't need an education. I'm gonna just work the system. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm not gonna learn nothing. I don't want shit out of life. That vibe, excuse my language, that vibe been going on. That's been one of our failures right there. I don't want much out of life. So guess what? I'm gonna work the system, bro. That
Facts. What I
mentality
said, man.
is
I ain't trying to
nuts.
judge nobody, man. I'm just
Me
saying like
either. Me
that
either.
program just old now, y'all. It's just an old program. Like
Yeah, that's old. When you do the math,
what they needed that to do, it already did it already. You know what I'm saying? So it's over with. Why you think they turning projects into condos in some places now, man?
yeah. I
But
heard
that thing
about
called
that.
project was a project, and that project is over with now.
It's over with.
You know what I'm saying?
If you didn't capitalize in that 50 years we had it open and buy a home and stack your money, that's on you. See, time of the S, like you just said it. Time management is very important. That's another thing that even though time is kind of fake, but it's still we gotta have a structure. So time management is important. You have to have a plan, and time management is the key. Because you have 50 years to get right. And how you never mind. That's crazy, though.
You was on deck with it. You was on deck. So you
You
had
know,
50 years. You're right.
you know what I mean? Like 50 years to get yourself together. They gave you the low income opportunity, and you blew it. If you didn't stack your money, people couldn't live together. You're supposed to have a sturdy dude with a job, and he's saving up. You could keep your rent low. You stay home and keep the house clean and let him stack his money, and y'all can have everything y'all need in 10 years.
Yeah. That's what we're in the time of now. Now we're in the time of action, man. Either you know or you don't know, man. Nobody's. You have to be on your shit right now. That's how it is, man. You know, everybody's in a maze, and you got to figure out your own maze. If I can give you some clarity, that's just how the shit go. You know what I'm saying? And the ones
Yep.
that figure out how to get out the maze are going to be the ones good. So I can talk all day, so I'm blue in the face. You can listen all day, but that shit ain't gonna mean nothing if you can't figure out your own maze. You know what I'm saying? I got mine figured out. So that's what all this shit is about, y'all. That's what it's all about. Life is set up different now. It's a different playing field. Once we that what we once which knew is now obsolete. I'm always say that because I need people to understand when I be saying these things that everything we used to do is gone, you know. But we still do us, and things are still done. It's just done differently in a different way. That's all. We don't stand on blocks no more. Just what we do. You know what I'm saying? We on a live stream.
Yep.
Things like that.
Yep.
Hey, we might not have house parties, but they might be having a house party in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Or a get together. You know, that's just what it is right now. But at the same time, anything that transpired on this platform can become a reality. You know what I'm saying? Meaning it's not a far off thought. Get it? That's what all this shit is about.
Yep.
Meaning it could be the next millionaire in the chat right now. That's how the world works now.
Yep.
Yeah, and the whole key was like you saying, Rachel, sticking together. I'm gonna clarify that because one thing we always did was we didn't always go against the grain. So the thing is this: even if we don't rock with each other, even if we don't stick together, we still on the same type of shit. You know,
Yep.
meaning there was a time where okay, you might not mess with your neighbors, they don't rock with you, but y'all had a mutual respect. Stay on your yard, I'll stay on my yard. Even though they might see you go to church, they go to church too. Or they might go to the mosque, you go to church. Either way, it was a line drawn. You feel me? But together, we in the same neighborhood. We both gonna make sure nobody breaking each other's house. We gonna make sure the neighborhood's straight. But at the end of the day, we got our own thing going on. See, that's what we got to get back to. That's what I'm always stressed at. It's always about you and yours. And then it's gonna be like right now. You put it like this. A lot of y'all here right now, but individually, you got your mind right on a certain level. Then you pull up and you say, damn, there's people that be on the same shit I be on. They think just like me. Or whatever. That's how life works. See, you wasn't worried about who think like you or damn. My point is life. That's how people cross your path for certain reasons. This is how it works. People understand that, they won't keep bumping their head on shit. Stop going places you don't belong. Stop trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting yourself in situations to get mad. Everything is not always opposition. Sometimes you got the option to walk away. You got the option to maneuver through. People got to understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm saying is little key points where people get stuck at. These are all the things that they put on you to keep you with a slave mentality and stuck, man. Little petty shit. All right? Everything you notice, everything you deal with, it get you frustrated. Some mental shit. It's always something pissing you off. Some mental shit. That's the whole key.
Getting your own way.
Fun, man.
Yeah, you getting your own way. You getting your own way. You know what I mean? That's like getting in your own way. Just playing. You know what I mean? Don't let, like you said, you can't trip yourself up. Don't even fall for that.
Yeah. Shit, man. Tell you, once people start mastering that shit and getting mad, that should give you a whole nother freedom, man. Telling you. Telling you. So that's why it's always gonna be some shit to fuel you up. When people understand, no matter how much mad you get or anger, you can't build off nothing. You can't build off anger. You can't build off. You're not gonna accomplish or create nothing of mad energy, bad energy, anger. You know, you just can't. It's impossible because you're literally holding on to some shit that's unproductive. Meaning, if I did some bullshit to you, no matter how much you get mad at me, it's not going to change nothing.
It's already done.
That's what I'm going to be doing. Still prospering. Doing me.
Yo, you ever heard that saying, bro? When you mad, if you let somebody get you mad.
You'll see, Mel, you always late, man, before it's time to go, bro. Ready to get up out of here, bro.
They own you. They say
I've been dropping the link, bro.
When you let somebody get you mad, they own you. You know what I mean? Or something like that. And that's a fact. You're right. Like, you can't let nobody get you off your square. That's what the OGs always said that. Like, don't ever let nobody take you off your square.
Never that, man. So, yeah, we started out with all this, but this shit ain't about nothing, man. Because like I say, man, we talking about what's real because people like this that's trying to have influence. So when I be talking, I'm telling you what's real. So what? People know there's options out here, man. And her weak ass influence ain't gonna work when you smart. Her weak ass influence ain't gonna work when you know what's going on. And don't forget, man, everything she doing is gonna go against her, man, because we already know what's gonna happen, y'all. When they finish with her, they're gonna what? Get rid of her ass. Her career is gonna be over. It's already over. Matter of fact, her career was already over. You know, that little song she got out now, man, this woman makes songs that's 2.5 minutes long, man. Those ain't even real songs. So that's why I've been telling people this whole rap shit is a joke. Pick one. You can just pick somebody. Hey, got one. Another rapper. So we know shit done, man. It is what it is. About to get out of here, man. But yeah, don't see Melo on off the rip, man. You got to pull up early next time. You know you up on here, bro. We're gonna do it. I probably do it. Most likely, I'm gonna do another one this week. And make it so bad. See, Miller, I dropped the link when I first started. First, I ain't wait this time. Then I dropped it again. We got to get out of here. Yeah, y'all know I got to get ready for the morning. We chopped it up. We just had to touch on some key points because the whole thing is they banking on people being real sleep this year. That's really what's coming. That's what's going on, man. And I can't believe what's going on, y'all. So this shit is starting to come to a head, man.
Can't wait to see that.
Squatter shit. People not going for that squatter shit, man. People gonna be shooting their gun, man. Then you gotta remember, you gonna have people paranoid thinking you about to come on their property. Yeah. You know, motherfucking DoorDash and Grubhub delivery drivers gonna be getting shot. Going to the wrong house by mistake. Motherfucking think it's a migrant or a squatter. Yeah. That's how the shit go down.
Yeah.
That's how it go down. So you're always gonna see, they're always gonna keep some drama, spectacle stirred up. Remember, America always gotta have this energy of I can't trust that person. That person up to no good. And why everybody watching each other, the real motherfucker always get away. know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a joke, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Mm-hmm.
joke.
It's one of the classic moves right there. Smoke
Actually,
screen.
so
Smoke
like I said,
screen.
man,
Yep.
we're gonna pull back up again, y'all. Y'all know how we do, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up, all the members that caught this. Shout out to everybody catching a replay. It's a What's Poppin' show, man. We chopped it up. We got more information coming, man. This is our news. You can call it Ratchet TV, whatever you want to call it, but this is what it is. And don't forget, man, anybody that's a member, this is your platform too as well to speak your piece. At the same time, let us know what's going on. And if you don't feel like coming on, you keep it cooking in the chat. Either way, the information gets out here and everybody have a better day. That's my whole thing. On that note, y'all, all I know is best people around be on this channel. Some of the beautifulest people be in this chat, and some of the good-hearted, good soul people be all around here. So on that note, I'm gonna thank all of y'all for tapping in and bringing the energy, and we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep each other up, and we're gonna get through. So on that note, the What's Poppin' show. Hopefully we did our job. On that note, we catch you next time. Anybody catching this for the first time, catch me in the morning, 7 a.m. Monday through Friday for No Fame Live show. And also make sure y'all check out the new show we got popping off called 3 Outside. We'll be back again on Thursday night.
Yeah, that joint was fire. I checked it out.
AC and Shayna Boo. All right, one track. That's what it is. So on that note, I want to thank all of y'all. And y'all know what it is. We out.
All right, y'all. Peace.